Hi. So today we are going to talk about the different tools that are on the application PhotoPea. So this would be an alternative option for using Photoshop. And so we will go over the tools that we would typically use as part of our Photoshop class. So let's go over these first before you start a project. So the first thing here is the move tool. It is the arrow with the compass directions next to it. So again, moving a part of a layer or moving an entire layer, this is the tool you would be selecting. Below that is the rectangular shape tool or the marquee tool from Photoshop, and it allows you to select a rectangle design, or if you hold it down you can choose a circle design that would let you delete or copy a part of a layer. Below that is the lasso tool. Again, this allows you to make more of a free form design, so it's a blob shape or any sort of shape that's not restricted to a square or a circle. And please choose this option, not the lasso magnetic version. It's a little bit more difficult to control, so just the free form lasso tool that looks like this. Below that is the quick selection tool. It doesn't work as cleanly as the one in Photoshop, but it does okay. So if you need it, you can use this application version. Again, this is the quick selection tool. It looks like the paintbrush with the dotted lines around it. Below that is the crop tool. This allows you to focus in on a certain area while deleting or getting rid of unnecessary parts. Below that is the eyedropper tool. This will let you match colors or features of other layers or of your design to group them together. So this is the eyedropper tool. Farther down is the eraser tool. Again, I'll let you erase from your layer that you have selected. Below that is the gradient tool. This creates a ombre feel within your project. Farther down is the type tool. This is the letter T. Will allow you to write onto your creation. Below that is the pen tool. Again, this is like a version of the lasso or quick select, but it will be very specific. You will determine where the edges are that you will be creating with the pen tool. It's very clear, crisp edges, ideally for making any hard, crisp cuts in your design. Below that, this is the path selection tool or direct selection tool from Photoshop. This will allow you to make any corrections to any of the paths that you created via the pen tool. And the following one is the rectangular shape tool, which is here at the bottom. There's also, if you hold it down, a star, a circle, and a couple other options. These will be making shapes that are solid filled colors. Over on the right side, you have your layers tab, which will be where all of your layers that you are creating your project with should show up here. Also, you have your path tab. You would click on this after you make something with the pen tool right here. You would go over to paths to eventually make your selection to be duplicated or to be erased. So you go pen tool. After it's finished, then you go to path, and then you'll be able to justify what you're trying to do with your pen tool creation. Below that is your opacity, which is right here. This allows you to change any specific layer to be invisible, semi-transparent, or totally transparent. So at an opacity of 100, it means you cannot see through your layer, but at anything below that, you see to the layers that's below the one that you are editing. And then the lock icon right here, if you select the layer and click on the lock icon, it will not allow you to edit that layer until you unselect that. And at the bottom, there is the bent piece of paper. This is the new layer or duplicate icon. So if you drag your layer that you have selected to that, it will make a copy of said layer, as well as the trash can icon, which will let you delete the layer that you are dragging to it.